Hello everyone, welcome back to the Ness River Railroad. Dave the McDonald here. Long time no see. I apologise for that. I've just been very busy, and I don't apologise for it either because, well, I've just been busy and I've been doing well, and yeah, these things just happen. So, but I thought I'd better just get up in the train room and say hello. I've even had some mates commenting, hey, DMAC, why hasn't there been any train videos lately for the Ness River Railroad? So Dusty, hello. Wayno, hello. And anyone else who might be sitting on a recliner in a fire station watching this, hello. So yeah, I've just been busy doing pretty much anything except for being in the train room. So the last thing I think I showed you guys was the tunnel I'm doing down on the peninsula there. I'll show you a little bit of an update on that in a second. But yeah, basically I've just stuff going on. I bought myself a second horse, so a young foal. So I've been getting her settled in. My wife and I went down to Melbourne for a mini break, which I think I posted on the community page, to go to a big horse festival. Went for 4 days called Equitana. I've just still been working my normal job as a firey, and I had to do some training, which took me down to Melbourne for 4 days, and then for another couple of days, and been travelling up and down to Melbourne for my teeth, the old gnashes. That's all going well. I had to finish off a root canal the other day, and in the new year I'll probably be getting my lower jaw reset to get the teeth all to match up properly before I get some implants put in these gaps. Yeah, but just going to visit my dad and just generally busy. So yeah, nothing bad has happened. It was actually quite funny. I walked in here about 15 minutes ago. I put a bit of inox down on the main line and turned the train on, and my SD40-2s, which are taking around the covered hoppers at the moment, sprung to life and started going. So I hadn't actually even cleared the throttle. So when I turned the main power on, train started running. But apart from putting some inox down, I haven't done anything, and it's just running around, happy days. So I've managed to get this far without stuttering, swearing, or, you know, hiccuping or something. So I'm going to stop here, and then I'll show you briefly what has changed with the peninsula. All right, bear with me. Okay, everyone. So the last video I did, I think we all saw this section, this tunnel that I've been making, just made out of the extruded foam. Well, now I've wrapped it in plaster cloth. I think in the past I've just used like plaster, filler sort of thing, but this time I actually used plaster cloth, and it's made it extremely rigid. So yeah, that'll give you an idea. I've got my tunnel portal down here, which I'm going to sort of plaster glue to the front there, and then this is all going to get spray painted the same way as I've done all my rock work and that so far, and then trees across the top, so you won't, yeah, so the train will actually be quite blocked behind trees, which is kind of cool. But when you get down to here, you'll be able to see them coming out. So I was going to extend the fascia all the way along there and just have this sitting on top of the fascia, but I'm actually thinking now that I might do what I've done around the other side. So if we come around the other side, now you remember when I did this section over here, which is also removable, kind of. Yeah, I brought the rock work all the way down and dropped it down from the fascia. So I was thinking I could do the same thing over there. So yeah, I don't know what your guys' thoughts would be on doing something like that, because essentially I still have this area that I could, this is my workbench, just covered in junk. I could use this, extend the normal height workbench, or sorry, bench top all the way around and have another industry in here, or I could just continue that down and make that a whole cool scenic area, which I lift off with this bit as my workbench. I hope all of that rambling made sense. So I'll, where's my train going? Is he around here somewhere? He is here, just cruising around. There he goes. So I'll end off this little section here, flip the camera around, and I'll say goodbye. So that's it, everyone. Sorry to have no major update. There's one hell of a storm has just happened to come through whilst I'm up here. I don't know if it'll show up on the video, but my camera sitting here on my tripod is actually shaking as the wind hits the big shed here. So yeah, and the more keen-eyed observers might notice that the hair's all nice and short again. I was working in the garden about a week or so ago on a sunny afternoon and cutting grass, and I just had sweat and grass clippings all through my hair, and just out of frustration more than anything I just went up to the house and buzzed it all off. So I'm a lot more aerodynamic now, but yeah, so yeah, sorry I haven't been up here. It's I'm sure I'm not the only one that my train room is my escape from the world a little bit, so to speak, my own little world in here. And you know, sometimes when I come and spend a lot of time up here is maybe when I'm not feeling too good, you know, a bit down, a bit flat. So yeah, the fact that I've actually been out doing stuff, you know, just been busy, take that as a good sign, I guess. You know, the train room is always sitting here in my mind thinking, all right, what am I going to do next? What am I going to do next? Am I going to do the peninsula there? Am I going to do the extension loop? You know, it's always ticking away. And maybe as the weather improves, mind you, having said that, it's almost December, and which is the start of summer here in Australia, and my weather forecast app says that we might get snow here this week. So the weather is just nuts at the moment. So, but yeah, once things improve weather-wise, I'm sure I'm going to be a bit busier outdoors, just doing outdoor activities, riding my horse, working on the property. I've been riding my skateboard again, strangely enough. So as a young fella, as a teen and in my early 20s, I lived on a skateboard, and I gave it up maybe about 2004. And then, yeah, something sort of twigged in my brain a couple of weeks ago, and I thought, yeah, I want to ride my skateboard again. So I've been doing lots of that as well. So as a 44-year-old man riding a skateboard, you feel a bit inconspicuous, or a bit conspicuous, I should say, but hey, you got to do what makes you happy. So anyway, thanks as always for all your support, and for those who've reached out to say, hey, what's going on? Nothing bad's happened. Like I've said a few times, I've just been busy. So I'm hoping in the next week, 2 weeks or so, I might actually spend some time up here, start painting up the section that I showed you, and detailing it and putting trees on it and things like that, or just get up here and run some trains anyway. So I've pretty much entered the waffle stage now of this video, so I'm going to stop. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, like the video, comment, all that usual stuff. But thanks everyone for your support, and I will see you next time. Cheers. Why? I'll cry and start again. Turn it off.